Okay. What the heck? Let's edit. Okay, let me know if you can hear the music, if anyone does come in. Okay. Oh, Jesus, this is... I don't know how people do this. Okay, let me figure this out. Oh, gosh. Can anybody hear me? Oh, that sounds so much better. What the heck? Whoa. Wait, what the heck? What can I hear? Nothing. Ooh. Let's see if I can hear something now. But even for live thumbnails matter. What? How the hell do you expect me to do that? If anyone has joined, thank you. I'm trying to get everything set up. This is my first time doing a YouTube stream. It's not going great. I'll be honest with you. I'm trying to test it out because I'm supposed to be doing a live build of the Lego Project Hail Mary set. I plan on doing it tomorrow. So, just trying to do my best here. And, not really sure what I'm doing. So, be patient with me, if you don't mind. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? Nothing you'd rather do on a Friday night than watch a inexperienced streamer, or inexperienced YouTuber, really. Can't even call myself a streamer if I haven't done a stream before. And, yeah. Watching me stumble my way into maybe something. How's y'all's nights going so far? How's your week been? I guess is a better question. Um, we'll do the we will do the popcorn bucket stream, or me showing off my popcorn buckets as soon as I can get this thumbnail made, so that way it attracts more viewers. Oh god. That'll work. That's a well, let me see. Popcorn bucket. Maybe review. Let's see here. Not doing that. That one's crazy. Let's see. I'm not in love with these, I'll be honest with you. Nothing screams to me here. Anyone seen any good movies lately? Let me see, let's go back to my video. Okay, I'd like to view it, please. I don't know why it's not letting me. Don't you just hate how your voice sounds when you're on, like, a video? Probably shouldn't be showing my pits. Let's see here. I don't know how Kai Cenat or... Well, I know why I show speed, because that man does, like, everything. I bet you if Mr. Beast was a streamer first, he probably would have been even bigger than he is now. No, forget OBS. Actually, no. Oh, I didn't do that correctly. Oh, cool. Hello to the other two people that are watching. Hope your night's going well. Oh, I meant to look at you, not at my screen. Still new to this. Haven't streamed before, so this is a learning curve for me. Oh, cool. Thanks for leaving. Oh, debating. Well, it depends. I'm mainly a movie channel at the point, Blizzard, but I was going to show off my popcorn collection. I'm just trying to get a thumbnail made so people can watch, Hey, here's a popcorn, bucket thing that's maybe interesting for people who have nothing else to watch. Okay, what do you want to see first? You want to see like the earliest popcorn buckets back when they were not not really creative with them? Man, the chat thing is kind of slow. Okay, cool. Cool. Let me see. So, and again, sorry for the noise. So, I've got the Avengers Endgame popcorn bucket. So, as you can see, it is quite creative for a popcorn bucket, but I'm not in love with it. Ooh, that sounds terrible. Especially the part that literally says only in cinemas. Like, I understand other countries call them cinemas, but we're in the U.S., man. It's like, yo, why are you doing that to us? Let's see here. I've got more. Oh, okay. You know what? This chair's going. Sorry for all the noise. There we go. That's better. That chair is making me too much noise as it is. Let's see here. Feel better standing, doing it this way. Again. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Shout out to Irish. Home of the, I think, potato famine. And I mean, I'm sure it's a beautiful country. I haven't really been, but I got, well, actually, do I want to show that one first? Give me a sec. Oh, I got a big forehead. So I have, I really don't know what to show you next because all the other ones are pretty creative. I guess I'll show you one that's kind of bland for like I mean, it's interesting, but at the same time, it's not really that interesting. I got the Thunderbolts. I got their little lovely thing that has the popcorn bucket holder, and then it's got the drink, and then you put them both together to create the asterisk. I think it's kind of funny. I don't know why I spent $30 on this thing, to be honest with you. But hey, man, if I want to ever drink and eat at the same time, all I got to do is bring this bad boy out. That's just one of the ones I was like, I mean, it is cool. I'm going to show you the next one I've got that's not really that cool. This is the Avatar Way of Water popcorn bucket from AMC. I think this one was like $20 as well. But this one actually glows like it's water. You know, I used to keep all my like movie collectibles from the theaters in this, but yeah, it just holds my keys now every now and then, or junk that I have. It's pretty cool. You can almost hear the ocean when you put it up, so that'll work, right? You don't by any chance know how to make the streaming YouTube thing catch up, right? Like I'm streaming through OBS. Oh, what's it? Honestly, it's cool, but I expected something a bit bigger in size for Avatar. Hey, man, that's only the second Avatar movie. Just you wait. Just you wait for the third Avatar movie's popcorn bucket. We're not getting to it right this second. Ooh, that's loud. What the hell is in here? Oh, nothing's in there. Cool. What the hell, man? What is it? Sorry. Okay. I've got the Doctor, or no, this is, I want to say this is the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness popcorn bucket, but I'm pretty sure that I bought this for Spider-Man No Way Home. It's one of the two. It's like the cube from, like, when he contained the spell. You know, I'd have to dig around. I don't remember what this one is from exactly, but it collapses. Oh wait, hold up. I'm a dumbass. It literally says Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness on it. I just didn't understand why they made this for that movie when they had the cube in Spider-Man No Way Home. Sometimes I wonder. So, let's see here now, the color and... So, I'll be honest with you. If I get a popcorn bucket like this, I will eat out of it. But if I get a popcorn bucket like one of these special ones, there ain't no popcorn going in those, because then I got to clean it, and cleaning those are difficult to do. So I'll buy the popcorn bucket, and then they'll give me a popcorn on the side to eat from. So there is that. Now, do you want me to show you more Marvel ones? Because I've got a handful of those. Or do you want me to start showing you some other ones? I don't have a lot of other ones that aren't Marvel based. But, you know, to kind of give it a bit of, I don't know, variety to it. Clearly I'm a Marvel fan. Oh, the popcorn yeah. Okay, well, I'll give you a special one. So, Spider-Man in Across the Spider-Verse. Oh, also, can you hear me very well? Even every time I walk away? Cool, that's great. So, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse comes out in like 2023, June or whatever. AMC decides, hey, we're going to release two different popcorn buckets, but not together. You have to buy them separately. So, as I did at the time, I bought both of them. Clearly, I had two things of popcorn that I didn't eat. But I think they're pretty freaking cool, am I right? The Spider-Gwen and Miles Morales popcorn buckets. You might ask, where does the popcorn go? Well, I'll tell you where it goes. It goes inside the head. Hers is a lot easier to tell than his, but yeah. These are pretty cool. I quite like them. I don't know who's going to eat popcorn out of these, mind you, because where does any... Like, you're going to have to hold it like this just to eat out of it. Makes no sense. I'll probably say I spent about $70 or $80 on both of these together. Because, you know, why not? Um. Okay. I'll show you this one anyway because I just want to get it out of the way. I saw Sinners. You should know Sinners. It's got great Irish music in it. I got the Sinners popcorn bucket, which has. I got the red one because I like the red more. Um, Man, that thing really voice vibrates there. Yeah, Sinners. The red versus blue because I like red more than blue. And it has a QR code, which I don't remember what it does, but it's a Regal basically. I hope Sinners wins Oscar, the kind of Best Picture, because I don't think any of the other ones kind of get anywhere close to touching it. Um, hmm. I'll get you one. Not the popcorn bucket. Just make that very clear. I'm just getting a different popcorn bucket for you here. Um, this movie. Okay, okay, listen. I saw Marty Supreme in theaters. I walked out of it like halfway through because I didn't really understand what I was going into. I thought it was like an actual, like, fictionalized account of an actual person and their way to greatness, kind of like an underdog movie. So I didn't really know what I was walking into with it. But I did rewatch it at home. He probably should be the one that wins the Oscar. I love Michael B. Jordan, but he will get his time. He'll just continue to make better movies. Timothy Chalamet is almost at that point where he's peaking. I think this might be the best performance Timothy Chalamet has ever given. So I do think he should win it. I just think that Sinners should win everything else. If that makes, a little more fair. But I am going into the next popcorn bucket for a movie that I did not love. Um, I think Captain America Brave New World could have been a really good Sam Wilson movie. I know a lot of people hate him as Captain America because he's not Steve Rogers, he's not Chris Evans. I'm fine with him being Captain America as long as they give him, you know, yeah. Uh, I just wish they wouldn't have made Captain America Brave New World a freaking Hulk movie without Hulk. It makes no sense. But anyway, I got the Captain America Brave New World popcorn bucket. Pretty big. If my hand's pretty big, and this thing is bigger than my hand. I mean, it's cool, and obviously there's the you got the frisbee, or but besides that, it's kind of ugh. I will tell you, any of the popcorn buckets you see me get that are kind of like this, like actual popcorn bucket shaped, I didn't really spend a whole lot of money on it because these ones are a whole lot cheaper than the collectibles. Especially at Regal, mind you. Well, yeah, it's a great popcorn bucket, but fortunately the movie wasn't a great movie. Okay, I will give you some choices. Okay? I can either show you what I got for Superman, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Fantastic Four, and or Tron Ares, or Mission Impossible. Those are my, you can choose from one of those to be the next one. I'm going to take a sip of my drink while I wait for your decision. Of course, you're going to pick the one that has 2 popcorn buckets. Okay. Alright. Let me make sure I see what it's in here. Oh, that's just some junk. Alright, cool. All right, here's the first of the 2 popcorn buckets I got. This one I got at Regal. No. No, I got this at AMC. Bum, 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 bum. It's like an old-timey popcorn bucket. Isn't that freaking sweet? And it's got the little Silver Surfer in there. My buddy got the same one, but he got Galactus. That smug motherfucker. I quite enjoyed this one. It's not the one I wanted. I'll be honest with you. I was trying to go for the $80 Galactus popcorn bucket, but the whole situation was messed up. I actually couldn't get to the theater in enough time to buy it because I was out of town. I didn't have a ride to the theater until like close to the movie time. And then I got back to the area I was staying at because I was on vacation. And I met people at a theater, not even an hour before, after getting off the train from where I was, to go see it again, but with more friends. And had I gotten in there, sorry, let me slow down. Had I not gotten into the theater 10 minutes earlier, like the people who I had to wait on for my ticket, had they showed up earlier by like 10 minutes, I could have gotten the last Galactus popcorn bucket from the theater I went to. Because they had one left. And unfortunately, the guy in front of us got it right before I was able to get it. So, barely had it. And I wasn't going to pre-order it online. That's just disaster waiting to happen. So, I'm going to show you the one that I got instead. And I actually am quite proud of this one. More than I was with the Galactus bucket. Now, it doesn't do what it used to do because I think the batteries ran out. But, that being said, I got the Herbie popcorn bucket. So, his head goes for the drink. The front of it, let's see if I can open it. Okay, work with me here. Oh, maybe that piece doesn't come off. Okay. Oh. Yes. The back of it is for the popcorn. Again, very, very stupid popcorn design. Definitely didn't put popcorn in there. And if I can get this thing to pop, which I can't seem to do, basically this front part is supposed to be where you could put candy. So you could put popcorn, candy, and then a drink in there. What it used to do before the battery ran out was that there was a button you could press, and it would play the like Fantastic Four theme music, but like really garbled, and it almost sounded like those like I don't know if you guys had those toothbrushes as a kid that had like the vibrating, like you could hear the music when you were brushing. It kind of sounded like that. If that isn't, then if you don't know what that is, then I'm either old or too young. And then this other button, the light would come out and show the Four logo. As far as most popcorn buckets, no. I will tell you a handful of these ones, you couldn't even buy that. Like, you had to buy the popcorn separately because it was just like I want to say that the Herbie one, you had to buy that one separately from drinks and a popcorn. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's been a while since I bought a popcorn bucket. But most of the ones at Regal, they come with it. Well, they don't come with a drink combo, but like, if you buy a popcorn bucket, you get a popcorn with it. That one was just an interesting one to have. Okay, so I've shown you. I got like 6 popcorn buckets left. So you have your pick of the litter. I can either. Yeah, I'll show you the Tron one. I think the Tron one's pretty cool. This is the Tron Ares. I'm a broke college student at the moment, so the chances of me spending money on a popcorn bucket are kind of slim. But look at this. How freaking dope is this? People hated this movie. They absolutely hated it. I thought it was okay. It's another cool Tron movie. It sucks we're not getting a fourth one, but you know, people just don't like Jared Leto that much. If he wasn't in it, I'm sure a whole lot more people would have gone and seen it. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and then there's him on the side, and you can't really see that. Well, you can kind of see it here. Like, look at that. That's sick, right? I mean, I think I spent $20 on this one. It was dope. Listen, Tron Ares has a good soundtrack. For me not loving Nine Inch Nails all that much, I thought it was a good soundtrack. Those guys know how to make banger soundtracks. I enjoyed the IMAX 3D of it. It was the first time I was like, oh wow, cool, another movie that's not Avatar that actually looks good in IMAX 3D. And I saw the original Tron again for the first time in like 15 years the night before I saw Tron Ares, and boy am I glad I did, because otherwise I would have been like over my head. Okay. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. It really sucks that Chadwick died. I mean, listen, I don't think him dying has anything to do with, like, it sucks that he died, but at the same time, like, well, no, not at the same time. I wish he would have survived, not just because of Black Panther, more so just because he was a great actor and a good person, and I think that he was taken from us too soon. But that being said, this is the only reason I keep this one, because as much as I don't love the popcorn bucket all that much, it's got that sentimental value to me, and it's got like a nice texture too. Yeah, could you just imagine if he had been alive? I bet you he probably would have been cast in Ryan Coogler's Sinners. I don't know what part he would have had, but he probably would have been in it. Him and Coogler were pretty tight. So this one doesn't do a whole lot, but I just thought it was cool. Man, my camera sucks. What the heck? Whoa. This one's more lame than the others, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. Wow, this thing's broken. Did I break this? Yeah. What'd you think of this one? I don't love that there's popcorn here. Just because, you know, I mean, I get it, but, you know, I like this part. This is cool. This is cool. My commentary is slowly getting worse, I feel like. That's just because I'm excited to show you the other ones. I just figured I'd get the less interesting ones out of the way. Is there another viewer, or is it just me? Yeah, it's a cool idea. Honestly, that is probably the coolest one of the bunch that they made for like any theater. That was the coolest one. All the other ones were they weren't great. I'm gonna give you a little tease for something. I haven't done this with the other ones. So this is the cup that I bought for Avatar 3. It's kind of like the wood or whatever, and then like the Ikron from the Varang. I don't know if you've seen Avatar 3 yet, but that's pretty sick, right? It's like fire. Fire. And it lights up everything else too. When there's a drink in there, it's not as cool. Did you see Avatar Fire and Ash when it came out? Or have you seen it yet? I really got to figure out. Let's see here. I was delayed in watching it. Yeah, I saw it 3 times in IMAX 3D. If that tells you anything, I really enjoyed it. I feel like they should be making the fourth and fifth one just to finish it out. I don't really feel like they ended it well enough to make it just be the trilogy. But that's just my take on it. I do think it's one of the more enjoyable ones, even though it continues to they continue to use the same plot beats that kind of gets annoying after a while, you know. But this one is the Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, or the Final Reckoning one that they did for IMAX. Well, so as far as Avatar goes, they did announce a fourth and fifth one. However, they also said that they weren't going to continue filming them unless this one was considered a financial success. What you think it being close to 1.5 billion is pretty spectacular. But, you know, the last two made over 2 billion, so, you know, I can see kind of where they're like, I don't know if I'm going to make the other two. It'd be dumb for Disney not to, because let's be honest, even if they continue to diminish, if you make a one that actually does a different story than the last 3 movies, even if you delay it a little bit, it's still going to make over $1 billion. And considering that they don't have a whole lot of movies doing that these days with Disney, they really can't afford to say no to a movie that makes over $1 billion for them. But anyway, Mission Impossible, the final reckoning, popcorn bucket. Now you might be asking yourself, hey, how do you open this thing? Simple. It's like a submarine. There's the keys, which feel like real metal, by the way. You put them together to make the actual key, if I can just... Okay. To make the actual key from the movie, you place it in there. Open sesame. Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, how do I... Okay. Sorry, putting that back. Because I want to show you the other cool thing about this one, besides having a almost metal key to open it with, is the fact that if it goes underwater, boom, the final reckoning. I want to say this one cost me $40. It's supposed to be like the submarine from the 8th movie. And then, you know, obviously with the lights turning on, it's got like that underwater feeling to it. I really enjoyed it. I think Mission Impossible 8 and 7 were kind of a blunder. They redid a bunch of stuff with the 7th one, but in the 8th. And I don't know if it was really necessary. I will say Fallout is like my favorite of the 8 movies, because it just feels almost James Bond-esque, if that tells you something. Okay. I'm going to show you one of my most prized possessions. Um, it's not exactly for the faint of heart on this one, or it is, and it's a fun joke. So, I got, when Deadpool came out, Deadpool and Wolverine, the Wolverine popcorn bucket with the lovely mouth opening gaped hole. Crazy, right? Oh, I gotta clean his face off. He's got so much dust on him. Unfortunately, I haven't been taking proper care of him, but he still works. Not works. No, that's not what I meant. He still looks good for being on a shelf for over 2 years. I still can't believe they did this. And it kind of went away a lot quicker. This is really, that and Dune Part 2's popcorn bucket are really what started people to get more creative with them. Well, this one was in United States. I don't know if they had them in the AMC's overseas. Let's see. I think I only have the one left to show you. This is the biggest one I've got now, and I got this for Avatar 3. So the popcorn goes in there, which is not a lot of popcorn. But look how big this thing is. I mean, let me see if I can. Look at this. This is nuts. I'll tell you right now, this was a $70 popcorn bucket. And it did not come with popcorn. This is Jake's Ikron from Avatar 1 through 3. I mean, the detail on this thing is fucking nuts, dude. I mean, look at this. I actually had to go back to the theater that I bought this from because it comes in 3 parts. It comes with this part, and then it comes with the head, and then the main piece. And they didn't have this piece with me, so I had to go back and be like, hey, I spent $70 on a popcorn bucket, and it's missing a piece. Luckily, they're like, well, that's crazy, because we actually have just that piece, and everything else is missing. So I got my piece back, and I got this ridiculously sized, really well, beautifully designed popcorn bucket. And that, my new friend, is all of the popcorn buckets that I have currently. I don't have any more. So, what would you say is your favorite out of the bunch? Any that you feel like you want a last look at before I put them away? Well, I appreciate your time for, sitting here listening to me ramble about popcorn buckets. I needed somebody that I could test the stream on, so that way tomorrow I can hopefully not make a fool of myself when I do my Lego build live stream. Because if I'm ever going to build a community on this channel, I gotta stream more. Let's see, mission. Yeah, I will never be getting rid of the Mission Impossible one. The Herbie one I will try to find batteries for so I can get it to work again. And, Wolverine's good. The Avatar is pretty good. Now, I do have something that is not a popcorn bucket that I could show you that I'm planning on trying to use this December with Avengers Doomsday. Let me see if I can grab it. Well, I can't wear it because my head is too big, so that sucks. But that being said, that's not the worst thing to have happen. Oh man. I got a Doom helmet. Unfortunately, my head is too big for it, so I can't wear it. Now this, now this, you might think that this is cheaper than those. You'd be wrong. This is $110, or $120. My bad. Helmet, basically. Yeah, I was gonna try to get the Daredevil one, but that was like 130, and I can't really do that. Well, it's a fun investment for a collectible. I was kind of hoping though when I bought it that I would be able to wear it. Unfortunately, I can't shrink my head down to fit in it. Even if I dropped a lot of weight, that helmet's not going on my head. It's too big. But yeah, uh, if there's any movies or anything you want to debate, uh, you can always hit me up on my channel. This is probably going to be the end of my stream for tonight, just because I got to be up at like 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow for work. Blech. But yeah, if you happen to be not busy and know anybody who likes to watch people build Legos or talk about movies, maybe shout my channel out, because I'm gonna do a Lego stream tomorrow and try to build the Lego Project Hail Mary, because I get it tomorrow, and maybe converse with some people. But yeah, I appreciate you for coming out here, Blizzard, and I will hopefully. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know exactly when I will stream tomorrow. I think the plan is for me to stream around 7 or 8 tomorrow night, just because I'm not sure when I will be home to stream. But again, thank you for dropping in the stream, and I will see you next time.